Hello, people of the world. This is the Mythclick 107 here. And, well, I was too lazy to make a Mythclick morning. Maybe it was more too depressed as, well, I didn't want to go through topics like news or just look at the world in general. Kind of wanted to escape from all that, you know? So, playing some Run Free. An old classic on the Cool Math game. Like I'm in middle school again. Though I'm pretty sure Run Free came out in high school, but you get the picture. That's the point. I used to be pretty good at these games back in the day. But I'm not as good as I used to be. And it doesn't help that my computer cannot handle something as simple as this. This is I don't know how many thousands of dollars this computer costs. All I know it costs like at least $1,000. And it was something expensive. And yet, it still has trouble when I'm recording on a simple game like this. And, oh my god. So, this is the part of the video where I should probably make a joke or two, but I really don't have the material, you know, as, well, our guy's just running. That's the point of the game. It's called Run 2. It's not even running, it's more like fast walking, actually. Fast walking, jogging, yeah, jogging. Jogging. Why isn't the game called Jogging? Oh god, I sound like the Flash from the DC movie. It's like that stupid scene where he's talking about brunch. I'm so glad that was cut out of the Snyder cut. Oh my god. But it should pick up. Actually, no, this is just, you know what, for the few people who are gonna watch this video, I am gonna enlighten them with some facts of knowledge. Did you know, think of something, did you know, that a lot of old computers did not have it set up so when the year 1999 became 2000, for like the time that properly changed, and people thought it was going to be the end of the world because they couldn't calculate time anymore. It was dumb. The more you know. Did you know that koalas have 2 penises? It's right. It's a known fact of the animal kingdom. Oh, we get a cutscene. Oops, sorry. Very yeah. Finally, we can switch to a faster character. Though I'm not sure how ice skates would help you move faster in space, as there's no gravity to begin with. Or ice. Well, there's ice if you're on Pluto, but we're not on Pluto, we're on whatever this thing is. And it's clearly, oh my god, this is, and the most boring videos the year goes to. Not like anyone will watch this out of my free subscribers. Oh god, everyone, and that's the fact, not even my subscribers watch my content. Only me. Oh boy, this is already becoming fun. Better just start going through random facts of the universe. Did you know that there is a planet scientists discovered far away with winds 29 times faster than the speed of sound? Yes, they'll probably rip your skin off, along with everything else if you were to land on it. Did you know there's also a planet with an ocean so deep it's like 10 times bigger than our ocean, but not because it's bigger than that? And I don't remember the exact number. These aren't really fun facts. Anybody can discover this. Everybody probably knows these things because their science teacher played a video on YouTube explaining it during class. That's just the truth of the matter. And if your science teacher didn't do that, well, you had a crap science teacher. My science teacher was awesome. He played videos on YouTube instead of teaching. Most of the time. The times when he did have to teach were pretty much hell. But that's a given. You know, there should be a point where I tell people my school stories. Oh god, that will give me a lot of... That would be a great way to unwind. So here's another story of how the butterfly effect works. Now this one actually applies to me, so don't worry. This is actually interesting to listen to. You see, a while ago, I didn't get out much. I didn't do much. I didn't do much of anything. And so, one day, I got a gift from Santa, and it was a Lego set. I never played Legos before, never talked about Legos before. I had no idea why I got this. Note, one of my friends gave me this and said it was from Santa. Not a family member, a friend. So, and let's just say my family, not all of them even celebrate Christmas to begin with. I mean, I sort of celebrate it. I'm just kind of like, oh hey, Christmas is here. Like, I don't bother putting up a tree or anything. Point is, it was a little weird, so I legitimately thought this was from Santa. And to this day, I still kinda do, and you'll see why, as I'll explain in a second, because of the little thing called the butterfly effect. I didn't know anything about Legos, so I decided, you know what, I'll build it. It was a nice castle. I built it. It was amazing. I was obsessed. I became a Lego maniac, buying everything I could see, store after store, Legos, 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 spending all my allowance on Legos. I never had so much fun in my life, and never spent so much money in my life. Oh god, sorry, my parents. It was an event. So then, I learned something, that the internet exists, and people make videos on the internet, about Legos, especially YouTube. And at the age, I don't know, it was way too, I think I was entering middle school, I finally used YouTube for the first time. I know, insane. That's how sheltered I was. So, here comes the butterfly effect. I'm looking through random Lego channels on YouTube, where I find a walkthrough for a Lego City game. The guy doing it happens to sound a little bit like one of my friends, just in voice and character, even though he's a totally different age. So I decided to watch it, and I like the guy, so I continue watching his channel. After a while, I decided to see what other videos he has on the channel. And that's where I learn about Zelda, The Legend of Zelda video game series. I watched him play a little bit of Wind Waker, and then I searched up some Zelda. I got into Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess. I became a Zelda fanatic. So I'm like, what else? Then I looked up on another guy's channel, something I found GTA. Became a Grand Theft Auto maniac. I love the Grand Theft Auto. Little young for it, but still. This was around the time, hey, other kids were playing Call of Duty when they were like 5. I think I was, if anything, late. I became obsessed with several other things like The Sims. What else? And other games, all Minecraft especially, all because of this one guy. But then, which would eventually lead me to find another guy on YouTube, which would get me into anime-related games, like Danganronpa, Zero Escape, and so much more. Which I would then get into another guy who happened to not only play Minecraft, but was friends with a friend of another friend. It brought me on a spiral out of a butterfly effect. Nowadays, I watch so many YouTubers. If I had to list my favorite YouTuber, it's probably Nico B. Just because he reminds me of the old YouTubers I used to watch back in the day, with his classic Let's Play style. And I wouldn't have found him, since he isn't that popular. I wouldn't have found him if it weren't for at the very beginning, I got that present from, quote, Santa. So, in a way, I guess you could say I believe in Santa a little. Or at least fate. So, discover my favorite YouTube channel of all time. Pretty amazing, huh? Still, though, I wouldn't say Nico B is my favorite channel. No, you should check him out if you're, watching this. There's only like 5 people. He's watching this anyway. Yeah, I got into a lot of people through that. By getting into anime, I watched a lot of, like playthroughs of, like, Dragon Ball games. Dragon Ball Z is one of my favorite anime. Of course, One Piece is better. Because One Piece, nothing can beat One Piece. Man, I keep failing on this one part. Anyway, that was an awkward silence. Another awkward silence to follow the awkward silence. Probably weren't expecting that, huh? Were you? Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to put a counter in the corner for the amount of times I said, oh, jeez. Well, this video has been something, alright. When I get bored, I get in this weird mood where I don't know what to say, do, and I end up making some weird creation. Like that Superman video of him, like, eating Wonder Woman into the ground. Yeah, that happened, all because I didn't know what to do. Yeah. I was really expecting that video to get copyright struck, actually. But, so far so good. They probably jinxed it, but, oh man, YouTube is a mess. I talked about what I like, but what do I hate? Well, anyone who just saw my most popular video knows that I hate SJWs. thanks to everyone, by the way, for all the views. I can't thank you enough. I don't like getting political, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Speaking of that, a friend of mine, he lives in Philadelphia. So, like, I'm not gonna say where I live. I mean, I live, like, I don't live in Pennsylvania. I live, like, it's somewhere in the U.S. that's, it's either in, I'll give you guys a multiple choice. It's either New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Connecticut, Maryland, or Massachusetts. I live somewhere there. And I'm totally not lying, because why would I ever lie? Anyway, so I have a friend who lives in Philadelphia. We talk a lot. It's been weird since he moved away from our school. Anyway, and he hates SJWs as well, and constantly makes jokes about it. So the other day, I found this video talking about, it was like a Nickelodeon video, talking about, quote, environmental racism, which isn't a thing. Basically, they were trying to claim that, people who live, next to, like, poor areas with, like, power plants and all that, basically those people are racist. Like, the power plant people are racist for building next to them or some crap. It made absolutely no sense, and I was just like, what am I reading? And this was for Nickelodeon? Wasn't this supposed to be a kids network? So I sent it to my friend, and he's like, he sends me like a little rant back. It's like, okay, this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. I actually talked with my dad, who's been living here for a while, and he says back in the day, most of the people in this area of Philly, near the factory, that they showed in the video, were actually white, not black or minorities of any kind. And these people are idiots for making it, a racial, all about race. It's like they don't know what they're talking about. It's just, oh my god. They also talked about some places, like, around the world, like, these people were offended, it was, quote, racism, that there were more pigs in the area than humans. There has to be a lot of pigs, because there has to be a lot of bacon, that's how it works. I mean, I would like some bacon, and and how are you supposed to feed all the people in the world who want bacon? It's a very, like, all the people who want the bacon sandwiches at, wherever they serve them, at the place, you know. For a second I was gonna say Walmart. Walmart does not serve bacon sandwiches, unless they serve it in the garbage outside. Do not shop at Walmart, by the way. A friend of mine had a bad experience there, and, just don't shop there. Ever. That's some more you know advice for ya. Here's some other advice. Tell your kids, if you have a kid who gets motion sickness, tell them that if they have to throw up, they need to let it out, and they should aim for a trash can. My parents kinda just assumed I would know to let it out, so so for a good chunk of my early childhood, I thought you were supposed to swallow it, and, oh, this is getting disgusting. Well, it's been good to talk to, nobody. Or somebody. Or just talk in general. So, with that being said, I think I'll end this video for now. This has been the Mythlic 107, and adios. No, that's not what goodbye is. That means let's get. Sayonara. Whatever. I need a break. And my phone is already going off. Whatever. Just bye.